Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the third episode of Ayo At Night. I'm your host, Akinola Raymond. And you know the game. You spin the wheel, that'll be your money to lose everything, or you just walk away with the $20. Today's topic is tell me your worst dating experience. Let's go. And your name is?
Marley.
Marley, for $20, tell me your worst dating experience.
Do I have to spin?
No,
or
just tell me.
no?
Tell me
Just
first.
tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much, my worst dating experiences, I was with my boyfriend at the time, and we were actually he took an edible that was way too strong, and it was his first time, and he ended up throwing up and shitting. And so he literally threw up in the sink and shit in the toilet and clogged both of them. And he left it overnight, so it was clogged. Yeah.
You still with him?
No.
Smart choice.
Yeah.
So now
really
you either get $20 right now, or you can spin the wheel and double it.
so I can lose.
You can lose as well.
I'll take it.
Smart choice.
Yes, I'll take it. Oh, thank you.
And your name is?
Tim.
Tim, for $20, tell me your worst dating experience.
My worst dating experience. Okay, I went home from New York to Kansas to visit home, and my grandparents were at their house in Vegas. So I had somebody come over. One of my Kansas flings came over, and we downstairs.
Blowing her back out.
We doing too much downstairs, and my aunt walks in through the garage door. It was a garage. The garage is on the other side of the house, so you don't hear it open. And it was like a new garage. So she walk in, and I'm just like,
What's your meaty weedy just out? That's crazy.
yeah. Well, no, it was other things, but it was just as bad. Very
All right.
too visual.
All right. So right now you want $20. You can either double it or walk with the 20.
Walk over for 20.
Walk with the 20. Smart man. Here you go. Smart. Everybody's smart today. Thank you. That's it. Gigi, for $20, tell me about your worst dating experience.
So the worst date I ever went on was actually with this guy last summer, and so he took me out to the mall, and we were walking, and he was holding my hand.
That's
and
adorable.
No, it's not. It was until he pushed me into a bush, and then left me in the bush. I had to get out of the bush by myself. She's laughing at me. And I'm struggling getting out of this bush, okay? And then I get out of the bush, why'd you do that? He was like, oh, I'm alpha dog around here. No one's gonna tell me what to do. And then I just look at him, I'm like, what the can I curse?
I can bleep it out.
Okay, what the I was like, what the are you alpha dog? I got scared. So then we walk around the Target. I'm trying to run a further away from him in the Target, lose him so I could get away. And somehow he's followed me around the whole Target. We had to check out together. He brought me back to his house, and then he was like, let's watch a movie. So I was like, okay, but if we watch a movie, I'm gonna fall asleep. So he puts on a movie, and I fell asleep. And then he pushed me, and he was like, I told you not to fall asleep. I was like, I told you I was gonna fall asleep. So then we started fighting. So then he started pinching my leg. It actually hurt. He was pinching my legs. He's like, stay up, stay up, stay up. And then he started, Then he started play fighting me. And then he slapped me across the face.
Play fighting?
Yeah.
That's abuse.
No. It was
You're a victim.
I am. No, I'm kidding. I mean, that's my worst.
Hey, you win $20, but you can spin the wheel to double. I'm so sorry. What? I'm sorry. Hold up. I can't. You can spin the wheel right. All right, so you can spin the wheel.
Should I spin it? No, just get the 25. No, spin it. No, you need to.
You don't want to be disappointed twice. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you just give me the $20 either way? If it lands on loose, just cut it out.
I'll give you $20 either way.
Yeah, thanks. I needed to pay for my therapy.
For $20, tell me about your worst dating experience.
Okay, this was a while ago, but there was this one time where there was this girl that I thought I liked, and so I asked her on a date. Did not feel it at all. So to get out of it, I called my friend to come meet me there and act like we randomly, spontaneously saw each other. And then he pretended that he rolled his ankle, so I had to go home with him. And then I friend-zoned her the moment I got back. Yeah, and that was brutal. So.
And that's her worst dating experience, man. You ruined her life.
I know, but that sucked too because I was really awkward. I was improvising. I was coming up on the spot with plans. That was the best I got.
All right, now you get $20 right now.
Mhm.
We can spin the wheel.
I'll spin the wheel.
All right, okay. lose everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having. Thank you for letting me have you pause. That's a big pause. Thank you so much. And your name is
Loso.
Loso for $20. Tell me about your worst dating experience.
My worst dating experience. I went to the movies with this chick. She was in like college. She was like super quiet, so that was kind of weird for me. Then she was like, "You want to go back to my place?" We went back. We went to her dorm, and then our roommate woke up and was like, "Nah, y'all gotta get the fuck from out of here. Like y'all can't do it." And yeah, that was kind of that right there.
She just cock blocked.
She cock blocked the out of it,
So you
but
just told her to join in?
yeah, it was still a weird date anyways. You feel me? But it was like a super quiet. I'm a talkative person, so this girl was just being weird and just staring
She
at me.
didn't talk. And she said, "Just come over my place.
Yeah,
I'll
this
talk
was like,
then."
yeah, exactly. So, shit,
All right,
but
man. You want $20 right now,
yeah.
or you can spin the wheel to double your money or lose it.
I'm gonna spin it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
That was a really low spin, but you won $40.
I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you for
I
playing.
know I had to put some more might on it or whatever.
And your name is
Reed Graham.
Reed Graham for $20. Tell me your worst dating experience.
I was working as a summer camp counselor and I was dating this girl and I couldn't have my phone the entire time. So I was like, okay, great, faithful, it's going to be awesome. Came back from camp. Turned out she had been like talking / like cheating on me with her like guy best friend for the entire time I was gone, and I had no contact with her the entire time. So that kind of sucked.
That sucks. I'm so sorry about
No,
that.
it's cool.
So you won $20, or you can spin the wheel. And
I'll
double
spin it.
lose.
I'll
You
spin it. Yeah.
You're gonna gamble.
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Hopefully this one doesn't cheat on you either.
Spin right or left?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, man. Thanks for playing. And your name is
I'm Chuck.
Chuck
Yes.
for $20. This cash bill right here. Tell me about your worst dating experience.
So, basically, I was trying to move into an apartment in New York, and you know how hard it is to find an apartment in New York.
Yeah.
And I was trying to live alone, so like because I had crazy roommates.
Yeah.
So I had to like stay somewhere in between. So I stayed at this guy's place that I was seeing because he said I could.
Yeah.
And then he was just staying with it was his room and then his dad, and then his mom started coming, and she just didn't know boundaries and stuff like that. And then it was getting really hard to be in a relationship with him. So I was just like, my birthday was coming up, and I was just like, okay, like we're gonna break up like before my birthday or like after my birthday, but just not like during my birthday. Like that's that one day. And then right like a week before, I was like, let's go on a break, and he was like crying, like no. And I was like, okay, let's not go on a break. Okay, and then goddamn. And then literally as I was turning midnight my birthday, I was like packing a suitcase like with my stuff, leaving his place, and I see him and he's crying again, and I'm like, if you weren't such a boyfriend, like this wouldn't have had to happen.
Would have controlled your mom. Like, yeah, that's what.
It wasn't just the mom, but he's, you know, he made it about the mom.
All right, you win $20.
Yeah, I know,
You can
right?
either spin the wheel and double your money, or you lose everything.
Okay.
Take $20. Thank you. Thank you for playing. That's it. Michelle, for $20, tell me your worst dating experience.
Oh my god. Okay, I have so many, but I'm gonna tell you the first one. Okay. So I was 17. I'm 18 now.
You're a woman.
And yes, I am a woman now. I downloaded Tinder, and I was just not like in the right state of mind, so I downloaded Tinder, and then I was like, oh, maybe I don't know, like maybe I don't know what I was looking for, and then I met this guy, and I think he was like 22 or like about to turn 23. Mind you, I was 17. And then I was like, should I tell him? Should I not? Should I tell him? Should I not? And then I'm like, because like the right person who's like 22 about to be 23 has no reason to be like attracted or like interested in like a minor. And I knew that. But then I was kind of hoping that he didn't care because like I was just not like in the right state of mind. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So I got in his car and then he started asking me questions. He was like, oh, like what school are you going to? And I just couldn't keep up with the lies. So I was like, no, I'm actually 17. And then like he stops the car and he looks at me. I was like, uh-oh, like he's gonna tell me to like get off. And I was like, but then he was like, you're 17? And then he was like, when are you turning 18? I'm like August. And I don't know what month we were in actually. No, we were in January. It was the beginning of the year. It was this year actually, 2020. Wait, what year are we in?
We're 2022.
2022, sorry. 2022, and so yeah, I think it was the beginning of this year, and then he ended up taking me to the date either way. He like, we were gonna go to like golfing, and then he like, and we went to get ice cream, and like he didn't want to get off, or like I didn't want to get off, or like I don't know what happened there, and then finally we went to go watch the movies, and then we went to go watch the movies, but then like we went there like at 7, I think, and like no movie was playing, so we were just like sitting in an empty movie theater. Sorry, I'm just like unpacking all my trauma here. He was like, he starts like touching me. And mind you, I had never been with like a guy before. Like I've never had a boyfriend.
This is your first time with a man. Also, he's a grown man.
Yeah. And like he wasn't like my first kiss. My first kiss was like some guy in my grade, but it was like a peck. It didn't really count like first kiss. And then I don't know. He initiated. He kissed me, and then like I didn't know what to do. And then he was kind of like maneuvering, like teaching me how to like kiss, because this was my first kiss. And then he was like, "Do you want to go to like a hotel? Do you want to go to a hotel?" I have no idea what was going through my mind at that time, but I agreed and I went to the hotel, and that's how I lost my virginity. We saw each other a couple more times, and then I kind of just started realizing I got into like a way better state of mind. I am so happy right now. I moved to New York. I'm in a great place. I feel happy. And like I kind of just like, I was like, what the I was like, what the actual fuck?
Hey, so we're gonna ignore the wheel, and I'll just give you $40 right now.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. I have no idea which story was worse. Like the girl getting pinched, or the one where the 17-year-old dude was doing that stuff. Well, she was 17. The dude was like 23. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. So ended up giving $140 today. I liked it. I like the walking around thing way more. Let me know what you guys think about that. I like the show. You like it? You thought it was a good show?
Yes.
I thought it was a good show too. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And look out for episode 4. Bye, everybody.